Can't have something that, boring. We have this Monday. We need to get these pips, guys. I can't have that slow music and start the day. Let's get it, guys. Good morning all. Happy Monday to all. Hope we're doing well. Zoom chat. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Okay, enough of that. Back to work. Let's get it. Put back that sleepy music. But it's okay, we have me talking, so we're all good. Alright. Monday. Let's have a look at news first as always. Good morning. Vibing in the morning. You have to, man. Let's refresh this so we get new dates. And today is USD bank holiday, so no New York session for me. Believe it's Labor Day. Correct me if I'm wrong, all the guys in US and Canada, but I do believe it's Labor Day. Yep, so it is Labor Day today. It's the same as a UK bank holiday. Will we get volume? I don't know. Will we not get volume? I also don't know, and that's the gamble that I don't want to take. So that's why New York session today, not going to be trading it. London session still continues. We still have London bank opening. They're going to trade in the morning. It's just New York's that's going to be affected. So if that's the case, then that's okay with me. I'm just going to focus on London session, and that's why we are here. So otherwise, pretty clean week, it seems, for the GBP, that is. USD, a little bit of news as always. You can't have a week without USD news, but we're pretty clean this week for September here. Yeah, nice clean. Yeah, no news for this week on the GBP. So looks good. And yeah, let's get into the analysis. So we'll start off on the weekly time frame as always. Weekly has closed. Interesting close here. So we have closed bearish on the weekly, but you can see this is with two long rejection wicks here. So with these rejection wicks, it's not giving me the confidence that this is a strong weekly close here, right? It's not telling me that this is a weekly close that price just wants to start driving down. It is a bearish weekly close, but it's showing me signs of rejection, especially from this previous weekly resistance here, that potentially price wants to, bounce around in this zone and play a weekly range here potentially. Moving down to the daily time frame though, we can see that we've created this very, very significant support here, which is our daily support. And this daily support is above this zone, above this 183 key level, which is a very important spot on the market. And we're kind of bouncing out of there. So when we move down to the 4-hour time frame, we see that bounce and we see that support being formed. And this is now becoming, when we bring back drawings, boom, the bottom of our range here. So this is the bottom of our range. This is our 4-hour support and our range low here. So this is where the bottom of our range is. This area here between these wicks, basically between 183 sort of, is a very dangerous zone to sell in. You can see all of these rejections in this zone here, all of these lines. It's a very dangerous zone to sell in. Selling to this 4-hour support could be an option, and it is a line that I am going to draw But what we need to see is we need to see price break these previous 4-hour lows essentially, right? Otherwise, this might want to push up to 184,500. So gonna mark this here like this, and I'm gonna mark this as 4-hour support. Zoom in nicely here, and I'm gonna mark this as 4-hour support here. 4-hour support, so we know where we are. Now 4-hour resistance, this old 4-hour support, I'm gonna see if I still want it, if it's still relevant. We do have a 4-hour resistance. I'm gonna take the highest resistance because I know I'm not gonna be trading from here to here. That's not relevant for me, trading from here to here. I believe this is, yeah, 3.8 pips. Not a tradable range, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take the highest one, right? So this is our 4-hour resistance here, and yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's see if this line is still relevant. Moving down on lower time frames, it is, right? We can see this has become a 1-hour resistance and is part of our major range low. So what I like about this is also the 4-hour low here around this zone. So what will happen is if we start rejecting and getting back inside this range, there can be potential sells back inside below this lows here, and preferably below down here as well, which would be the easiest sell. Selling from the top of the range, it is an option I've seen people populate here, but the problem is after so many 4-hour candles closing bullish, just trying to sell the top of the range is very, very dangerous, especially where we're coming from. We're coming from a 4-hour support, so trying to sell the top of the range is not the best idea just now. But if we create resistance, possibly even like a strong 1-hour close, that's the earliest. Even then I don't feel as confident. I rather wait for a 4-hour candle closing bearish from this resistance, which should give the continuation down to the 4-hour support. If not, then this momentum is going to continue, and then what's going to happen is we're just going to break through it. So definitely something to consider here in terms of people looking for sells. But for buys, quite tough to buy in these ranges here. There was some early buys here, but this didn't even close above, so I wouldn't have taken this. This one here, would I have taken this if I was around 11 pips? Probably not worth it, to be honest. 11 pips and my stop loss would be around 13. Yeah, you know, it could be, but after this push, it's not really the best. I kind of just want to get out of this range, or at the moment, what an option we can have is if pre-London gives us a little bit of a pullback here. If pre-London gives us a pullback, we have created a target, and I know I can take a setup number 2 to hit that target and continue with London volume. But just buying highs here, I don't have the confidence that price can continue pushing bullish here, especially when we start reaching into this type of zone, which we know is the first 4-hour resistance and then the second 4-hour resistance. So I'd rather let this pull back and then take price towards the upside, so I'm not trading so close to 4-hour resistance. Otherwise, I want to get out of the range here. This is simply what I want to wait for to get out of the range, which would be nice to see and give me the confidence that price could continue up. Because once we get out this range, we have a pretty clean shot here. This is only a watch zone, pretty strong, but a watch zone. But if we break back into this, you know, we're going to 85 and then 85, 205. You know, we have a big range here. So definitely once we start breaking out this range, it can get exciting, right? So, you know, there's no reason to rush into anything. And as you guys have seen, people who showed up to the streams frequently know that patience is very, very important and normally yields the best result here. So that's basically GJ. Pretty simple to be today, to be honest. And let's go have a look at gold. So gold, on the other hand, here, this was the NFP move towards the downside, created a range, now pushing up, now ranging again. Daily time frame here, let's go from the daily time frame. We'll do a fresh markup on gold here. Did discuss this with the guys on the webinar yesterday that we would do a fresh markup because gold is, we did discuss higher time frame on gold. I'm not going to discuss higher time frame now because that takes too long. Took us like 15-20 minutes worth of discussing higher time frame. So you can watch that back in exclusive content. Whoever's joining new can watch that back in exclusive content in the webinar recording, so you can see that. But basically, simply daily support down here. Gonna mark that daily support down here like this. Mark that as DS. Come on, computer, be fast today. Be fast. Don't be slow. Be fast. You know the meaning of be fast, computer? I need a 4 days off to get a new PC set up, because I know it won't happen in a day, because technology and when you set up something new never happens quickly. You have all of these issues, but we have commitments to stream. So this will be our daily resistance. Reason I'm taking this one is because of this rejection wick and this wick here, which will probably end up marking up anyways on the 4 hour, because it will be a 4 hour resistance, I am sure. And there it is, right? This one here. So yeah, at the moment we're in a range. This daily support is not relevant because you're not going to be trading it, so you can just move it down to here, and this is your, basically becomes your 4 hour support. This will be your, obviously your 4 hour resistance. So let me please mark it, thank you. And then we go down, see what we got on lower time frames here. Beautiful, beautiful. So buyers today, previous daily closed nothing. Daily before that closed bearish. 4 hours closing bullish. We do have this resistance right here. Yeah, pretty simple plan, but it is bank holiday. So if it wasn't bank holiday, buys above here in New York, because this is a news move. So we disregard the news move because this happened in news. So we disregard the news move. Look what's behind the news move, and this is our 4 hour resistance, right? And yeah, buys would be above that. Pretty simple. And guess what? We're exactly rejecting there. Beautiful. Nice to see this play out. So yeah, if I was trading New York, easy buys above here, or pullbacks to continue bullish. Selling, not really an option. Counter trend sells could be an option in New York, because this 4 hour has the chance to close bearish from here in New York. But today is bank holiday, so I'm not going to be touching it. So I'll just let this day play out, and we'll come back and analyze it. But we have our higher time frame levels, and we'll see where this moves today. Probably ends up staying in this range. Wouldn't be surprised, and wouldn't surprise me, right? So let's go back to GJ, because that is the main focus, and we are still moving on GJ, which is nice. So hopefully we can start pushing outside of this range, even looking for 30-minute closures and something. This is actually, guys, very, very, very similar. Who remembers yesterday, who joined the webinar? This is a we spoke about, this is exactly the same type of thing. Remember where I held the runner? Same month as well. Can you believe that? So we pull back to this like major 4 hour support, right? Which was daily support yesterday, right? Yeah, you remember, which was daily support yesterday. We break first structure, and then we have this range we want to trade, which is the second structure here. Who remembers that? Let me know in chat right now. This is very, very, very interesting, right? And that's why these simulation sessions are super good, because yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. People remembering. So simulation sessions is great because they're just patterns that repeat on the chart. So this would be similar. The exact same setup we saw yesterday is what we'd be looking for today. So you guys know the plan. If that happened, if what happened yesterday in the sim session happens now on the charts, we know exactly what to take. And yes, we can hold runners on those, because we're in the same market positioning. Yeah, we're not as low as last time, but definitely maybe not 200 pips, but a little bit more. GJ is mixed bias. Yes, it is mixed bias, but we are coming from a very strong 4 hour support with I think three or four 4 hour candles closing bullish. If someone had told you that, you know, if you don't get this right, I don't know, whatever punishment you'll get, the only information they can give you is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 4 hour candles closing bullish. What are you going to tell them that you expect price to do? Go up or go down? Right? Most likely price is going to continue up here until proven otherwise. And we need to be proven otherwise by information on the chart. We don't trade off guessing, oh, price at resistance, I'm going to sell. That's guessing. We need to see price confirm that it's created resistance in order for us to sell. If not, we follow what the market's been telling us, which is to buy. Harry, what's your leverage with my broker? I don't know. I 1 to 500, but I never use full leverage. If you're risking 1 to 3% of your account, you will never use full leverage. You'll only need max probably 1 to 200 leverage. Max. Can you explain the impact of the Fitch rating? Is it possible to influence the fib and mean reversion play for the 3-month position? Damn, brother. This is I'm trading here, not doing mathematical equation. If you want to talk algebra, maybe we talk with someone else. I don't use fit rating and I don't use mean reversion play. I focus on current. I don't use reversions. I focus on current price action and trade from range to range, because if I add all of these variables, then most likely my trade is going to lose because of adding complicated variables that are not necessary to remain profitable in this market. Can you go on 4-hour time frame? Yes. This is our market's previous prev. So guys, I thought you would do it, but you guys didn't do it. And the one thing I didn't ask is for the YouTube business. So if we could please do the YouTube business, I would greatly appreciate. Yeah, there we go. If we could please do the YouTube business, and I'd appreciate everyone leave a like on the stream. We have 430 of us in here this morning. Thank you everyone for showing up on Monday, and yeah, getting ready for this week. So if we get the likes up to at least 200 guys, then I don't have to ask for the YouTube business and don't have to sound cheesy. But you know, it's part of the game. I say it every stream, and it's just part of the game. So if you could leave a like on the stream, would greatly appreciate it. Everyone who's new showing up, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you on the stream. Hope you can find good information here. Oh, by the way, did everyone see yesterday's video? That was a good video, man. The stuff that I gave out in yesterday's video, at one point in my recording, I was telling myself, man, this stuff I'm giving away is crazy. I promise you. Yep, that's the one. VTXP. If you guys post on Instagram, post on your story VTXP and tag me. Come on, someone do it. And write if you know, you know. Avoiding fake outs. You guys have to watch this video. You have to watch this video. And make sure you understand the formula VTXP. If you know, you know. That's the one, man. This is yesterday's video. Post it in chat. I don't see why people will not use free resources. What do you think about my Forex Fund issue? I spoke about it on Friday's stream. Check out in the beginning of the Friday stream. VTXP, huh? I took a sell based on the 15-minute time frame in agent session, but it was a loss. There was an LTA. It was a classic setup one. Did I do anything wrong? Yes, you did, because you forgot to do your high time frame analysis. Where were we coming from? We were coming from a very key support 4-hour zone. And this is what I'm saying. This is how people get messed up. 4-hour candles were closing bullish, coming from the lows of our range. Bad idea to try sell back down to the lows. This is the same problem we had. This sim session yesterday was the exact same scenario. You guys were also looking for sells. Remember on yesterday's sim session when I was saying what's the plan for today, you guys were like, yeah, we can take sells. And then I said the key thing you're missing is where we're coming from. That was a good sim. For today's scenario, that was a great sim because it explained exactly today's scenario. Whoever's new in the group, yeah, exactly, daily support. Today we're coming from multiple 4-hour support rejection zone. So it's the same thing, right? Whoever's new in the group, I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and watch that one in the webinar recording, which is yesterday's webinar, which will be the 3rd. This one right here. Because it's the exact same scenario as today. Wanted to ask you about prop firm challenges. If I pass a challenge, I won't get a live account. I'll bust the trading on demo, so I actually won't be part of the market. Yes. As I told you, I said this. Remember guys, I said this in a video that I made 8 months ago on my channel about how you are trading on demo accounts and you're being paid by other people's and there's very few that actually put you on live accounts because it's simply impossible to do that. Not impossible, but high volume to get backing. You need a lot of licensing and a lot of financial resources. So yes, you won't be part of the market. That's why they can deny payouts to you, or they can make your positions harder, right? What happened to the giveaway? You never did anything? Yeah, the giveaway winner is in the group. They're in the group. Let's see if he's in Zoom. Maybe he's in Zoom right now. Let's see. Not sure his Zoom name. But he's definitely in the group. I saw him. So yes, something did happen. Morning from Australia. Welcome, welcome. AD, that's Cap. You're not the giveaway winner. Or maybe he just joined and he's saying hi. Wait, so prop firms are bad? Good morning. They're not bad. They can be used as an opportunity, but realize their business model. We've said this time and time again. You have to be on the right side of the prop firm. You have to be taking a... I DM'd you on Discord with the invite. The winners, I DM'd all the winners on Discord. Let's go have a look here. Right? So if you didn't reply to my DM, well, I'm sorry. It's public information who won. I can't change this. This was one of the winners here. And then the other winner was this one, Ebo. Ebo doesn't sound like you, man. You know, but this was the other winner. I messaged this winner here. And if they don't reply to me, then what can I do? If they did not get a reply. Just now, look, now I just get a reply. Look, now your message just came. No, that's not even your message. Look, direct messages. I can even show. These are all my direct messages right now, and none of them are you. This is someone else. Look, the red guy is not you. So message me. Message me and claim it. Yes, but you have to message me. You have to message me back. I didn't get your message. Make sure it's sent. Make sure you're not replying to a scammer, because there's scammers who use my name, and make sure you're not replying. And then you'll get sent the invite, man. Can you talk about the options for buys and sells? I didn't understand it. For sells, not really at the moment. For buys, we need to get out the range. You message me again? No problem. I'll speak to you after. I'll speak to you after stream, and we'll get you in the group. Best channel on YouTube. I can't believe only 30k subscribers. Don't have 30k subscribers yet. That's the next goal. Next goal is 25 and then 30k and then, yes sir, 1 million subscribers soon enough. And you know what the crazy thing is? If we hit 1 million subscribers, or when we hit 1 million subscribers, I'll not change. That's my key thing. I'd rather have 100,000 subscribers and be the same value and push the same values. It's a whole lot of YouTube business? Yeah, for sure, for sure. It is a whole lot of YouTube business. Hey guys, I highly recommend Harry Monthly Group. If you want to learn how to trade, get in the group. You won't regret it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that feedback. Glad to have you in there. Do you have a video on how to calculate trade size? There's a very good resource. You should check it out. It's a very good resource. It's spelled Google. Have you heard of it before? Google. There you can find out how to calculate lot size very quickly. No need to even watch a YouTube video. 5 minutes of skim reading and you'll understand how to calculate lot size. Are we planning for sells? No, I'm looking for pullbacks to continue bullish here. Do you have any live during NY? Yes, but not on YouTube. I do not stream NY on YouTube. I stream only London session. I'm waiting for price to pull back, create a support so I can continue price towards the upside, or I'm looking for price to break out of this range to continue towards the upside. One or the other. If we get above 4 hour in gold in London session, will buys be valid? I would not touch gold with bank holiday today. Easy probably left the stream after I said that to him, man. He probably left the stream. He's not happy. Only joking, man. Only joking. Can you analyze Euro USD? Yeah, it's a popular pair. We can have a quick look at it. No problem. So daily close bearish below the range. Finally closed below this. Yeah, if this flips and can start breaking the low, I can see some more continuation of downside. Especially if 4 hour candles start closing below these wicks. You could see some continuation of downside on Euro USD down till around 1.07480. Question is, even if this 4 hour creates a resistance here and closes bearish below 1.07823, you could see downside. Question is, do we want to pull back a little bit more first? And that is definitely a possibility, but I don't think buys make sense until we get above 1.07921. As we can see, the rejections coming from there, which will start to be evident on the 15. Yeah, so you need structure above here. If you can get structure above 7,900, I would say, you can look for a deeper retrace, which would be back above this zone here, and you can look for to catch a deeper retrace. If you're going to look for sells, I'd probably say sells could be an option back below this whole area here, which is at 1.07813 to continue towards the downside. So nice mixed session here. If price starts breaking above that 7,900, buys can make sense. The amount of signal leeches is insane. Yeah, I do agree with that. It is pretty bad. Do we have 4 hour resistance 433? Yeah, around there. Hey man, is the group open now? Oh yes, the group is open now. There's probably about 15 spots remaining in the group, but yes, the group is finally opened. Everyone who's been wanting to join, you can join now. All the information is on the website. It's the best place. There's a lot of updates coming. We have something special coming from group members, softwares, migration to websites, having really good stuff coming in there. And you get access to all of the stuff. Before people ask me all the questions, what do they get in the group? So I can just say it, right? What you get access to is you get access to weekly webinars, the Zoom call that's happening right now. And then we have also the New York live session every single week. Once a week I stream live, and then we have the live chat. All the information's on the website anyways, but definitely a place where you can learn to apply the information you learn, which is most important. So I have opened that. So you're welcome to join now. Everyone who's been asking me for the last 15 days how they can join, it is open now. But once the 15 spots fill, probably will close it. Maybe open 2-3 spots here and there. Depends on how. Make sure I can welcome everyone and that they are in a good spot. So I'll post that link. It is open now. All you have to do is press the join now. Try it for a month. Definitely the most value. People are quick to spend on funding challenges, and we see what happens with funding challenges, but scared to invest in getting better at the skill, which is what will pay you. Signal leeches won't work in the long run. They'll realize it will be too late. Yeah, they would waste a lot of time, right? This is the biggest problem, is time. When you waste time, you can't get that back. You know, like imagine going off signals, and then you hit a losing streak with the signals, and then you're stuck because that guy takes a losing streak or his method stops working. And guess what happens? Now he just says, okay, I'm done with signals. It's too much stress. I've had enough. Now you're stuck. You spent a year with the same guy and you don't know what you're doing. And now you're like, damn, I'm in a loss. And you're basically going to blow all of those profits because you're starting from the beginning again. So long term, you never really invest in yourself. People have to understand that this is an investment. You are investing in yourself. It's like starting a new business. You know? So when you start a new business, you need to be able to build the skills in order for that business to grow. It just doesn't. So if you're just wasting time trying to leech off signals and trying to think that some guy will make you money, long term you're going to lose that money, because when it comes time for you to take it in your own hands, or when you want to take it in your own hands so you have control, then guess what's going to happen? Boom, you're going to be stuck and you're probably going to lose all that money that he made you, because it was money that was not made by you. It was money that was made by someone else, and as soon as it goes in your control, you're going to lose it. You know? Out of trading question, how much kg were you before your cut? Oh yeah, so I started my cut at 85. The highest I went was 90, and then finished the prep at 70 kg. That was the lowest. So yeah. You mean watching is the same thing as killing yourself because every stream? No, it's not. It's not. Because if you actually take the information and understand why the position was taken and why you are looking to take positions and try learn from that, you are progressively actively learning while potentially also making profits at the same time. And that's the exact thing that I want to happen in my group. Everyone in there actively learns. But I make sure of that. Like, I always put them in spots where they have to perform. They have to make decisions. Right? Because it's useless to sit there and absorb information. This is the problem. This is what you will never get out of a stream, is you'll have to watch it over a long amount of time. But what you really need to progress fast in trading is someone to help you with application. You need to have somewhere where you can ask someone, hey, I did this, or I didn't understand this. Like, it sounds stupid, it sounds so simple, but that feedback helps you excel so much. Like, I can have a simple case study of a friend who started trading recently, and he would ask me small questions frequently. Okay, small questions frequently, and within 2 months he's profitable. Right? 2 months he's profitable. Is he consistent? We need a year to see if he's consistent, because he has to trade. So at the end of the day, in 2 months he's profitable. Why? Because he absorbed the information and then asked for feedback. Now, if I told him, hey, you can't ask me any questions, you can only watch my videos, guess what's going to happen? His journey is going to be longer. And that's what I always say. That's why I need to give out the information and not sell so much information, because that's wasting people's time. Instead, what I should do is be giving feedback. And that's what I wanted to create in a group, to be able to give that feedback. Because that's where I see the most progression in traders. And it's to my benefit, because if I can have successful traders around me, there's been so many times when we've looked for positions and someone's mentioned something, hey, what about this? Or in the New York session chat, we're like, hey, there's this, there's that. That is useful, man. If you can surround yourself with this, super cool. I don't use liquidity spike. We just looked at EU, rewind the stream. How are you able to do partial TP on MP5 without magic keys? I do it on phone. You go, you press close position, you choose how much of your lot size you want to close, and then close that. Do I open multiple positions? Sometimes. But all in my same risk. I will just take this. Let's say I want to use a 10 lot. I will open 2 5 lots. That's the only time I do that. I put a sell of 5k on Gbpjpy, which took a big chart, and I see short-term sell. I don't agree with that, but if it follows your plan, then I can't argue with you, right? You just joined? Welcome, welcome. If you want to, the Zoom link is in the live room. You'll see it there. So if you just joined, you go to the live room and you can find the link here. Damn, a lot of DMs just came. Here in the live room. This one right here, click the live room and you'll be able to join. So I have a question. Switch to 4 hour on GJ. Do we take support and resistance from previous? Yeah, the most recent, right? We take the resistance to most recent. Most recent resistance is here. I'm not taking this one because I was not going to trade from here to here anyways. It's not my plan to trade 3 pip range. This looks like a big move, but this is nothing, guys. This move from here to here has only been 2.8 pips. Do some measuring. It's small ranges today. Small ranges. Buy at the top of the wick, which are 84,500. Come on, let's go. No, not buying the highs. Same plan as yesterday on the sim session. Exact same plan. Is you and Roger's strategy the same? No, you ask the same question again and again and again. It's not the same. Price action is going to be the same between everyone. Price action will be the same between everyone. Because it's price action. You can't reinvent the wheel. Do you have Telegram? No, you guys should join Discord. I do have Telegram, but not as active in there. The best is Discord. That's where you're going to get the best value. And it's free to join. And there's so many resources here in my free Discord. You know, just because I have the exclusive doesn't mean that I don't still offer this. I post all my trades with the MetaTrader images. Look at this. All my trades are posted in here. Okay. You get resources to the stream journal. I'm telling you guys, the stream journal is one of the most useful resources you can have. Because it tells you what time the trade was taken. It gives you the link and you can watch me take the whole trade from entry to exit. You guys are so impressed. So impressed with people on Instagram showing you a trade in 30-40 pip profit. Okay guys, so I'm in this buy here, I'm up 50 grand. Who gives a crap you're up 50 grand? How does that help me? That good for you, I'm proud of you. That's your own business. Need to be interested in, okay, why did he take the trade? Or let's see the entry. Let's see exactly what was he thinking and exactly when he entered on the point. Did he go directly and draw down? Or did she go directly and draw down? What was happening in the market? And you can watch that back live. And that's something you can't get. That's rare to get that, to be able to watch that back live. Like, if I had that resource when I started, it would be super useful. Discord link, description. All in the description or in chat. Nightbot will post the link in the chat as well. If you guys enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like. 600 of us in here, 200 likes. Bit tired, guys. Come on, do the YouTube business. Next giveaway. I'm planning probably 25k subs. What do we guys think? 25k subs, some sort of giveaway? We'll see. Just gave away 2 positions in my group. I normally do 1, but I gave away 2. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to leave a subscribe. Almost at 24. If only a quarter of this stream subscribe to the channel, then we would reach the goal of 24k. So I'd appreciate that. I'm trying to give as much value as I can. Right? As much value as I can. That's always been my goal. And I work very hard to make sure that you guys can benefit from that. So if you subscribe to the channel, welcome to the family, and hope that the information on my channel can help you. Definitely check out all the videos here. Super useful videos, because I give you both. I give you streams and videos. Who's doing that? Right? I don't hold back on information as well. Peace. Not yet, peace. Come on. Do you still trade gold? Yeah, in New York session. Mostly in the beginning of the year, I hit gold hard. In the beginning of the year, I go a little bit harder on gold. Also, I've noticed gold is moving better a bit midweek, so I have a few changes I'm gonna do. I'll talk to you guys on Zoom after the stream. A few changes we're gonna make this week. I've learned a lot from you. I'm glad. Hit the like button, boys and girls. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Would you not prefer above 550? Exactly, I would prefer above 550. I would prefer indeed. But we need to get there first, right? That's what I'm waiting for, to get there first. Buying at this 4-hour resistance right now in this mess, not a good idea. But 550, I like it. No bottom wick? Yes, but we're at 4-hour resistance anyways. Buying at 4-hour resistance is stupid. I wonder if we could buy above here to, what's this, 7 pips? I mean, this is a range, but every time price is closed above here, we have got to 500 at least. Because if it's going to break out, it's going to do it today probably. What I've noticed is the third time is the one that it goes. The third time is the one that it goes. You know, might be something I populate here. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, this 1 hour is the problem actually. No, then I've changed my mind now because it's a 1 hour resistance. One thing I have noticed is that volume is coming at around London Open now, not so much pre-London. Welcome, Osama, man. What would be ideal for price to do? Ideal price would be to reject somewhere around 520, 550. I mean, yeah, even reject 550 and then close above. It would be really nice to see price close above 550 after a rejection. How long for a strategy to be back tested? Back tested probably around 100 trades and 4 tested for 1 year. No one wants to put in the work, but that's why if you're smart, you can find someone who's reputable and someone who has a strategy that has already been tested and then learn off that. Right? But if you're inventing a new strategy or adding something new to your strategy, then you need to test that for back test that over 100 trades and then 4 test that for a year in live market conditions. Could you give thoughts on strategy? It's posted in general. I can't give a thought on a strategy if I don't understand it. And there's no way you'll be able to understand a strategy from a picture, man. Sorry. But your trade worked out, so I can't suggest what you can do better because I don't know what you did. But it played out, right? So if you notice that, then if you notice that happen again and again and again and you've tested it, then just make sure to add that to your plan, write it down, and then you can take those trades again and again and again. How do you identify volume is there? Through my setups and the time I'm trading. Do you backtest on demo account or on Tradingview? No, I backtest on a backtesting software called Soft4FX, but as I told you, there's many modifications coming. We will also have access to our own backtesting software, web software coming soon. So keep your eyes on that. So people with MacBooks, you'll be able to do it on the browser. You won't even need to download MetaTrader 4 and install an EA and set it all up. It will all be able to do on a browser. And guess what? For people in a group, it will be for the cost of... How much do you think it costs? For the cost of 0. All members. Well, yeah, basically it will be included in that. So less than a coffee. It will be added to it. How are you, Faizan? Are you good, Faizan? Sorry to hear that, Faizan. Just gonna check something here, guys. see if I'm gonna be correct or not. Does it really work? I'm new. I don't believe it really works. I think it's overcomplicated, but it works for some people. It will be nice to backtest your strategy on Tradingview. Yeah, it will be a little bit like Tradingview. It will just be done from a web browser. So it will be cool, guys. It will be cool. Isn't Faizan Crest? Yes, it is. But there's a guy in chat here. Almost done? Yes, sir. Why do you prefer soft 4FX? I like it. I thought he was trolling. No, this guy DM'd me yesterday. You know, I think maybe it's true, but you know, I told him like he needs to. I don't give signals. Is this a live section? What do you mean live section? GJ Long? Yes. GJ Longs make sense, but not yet. Can you speak Arabic? Yes. I say it's an acceptable amount of Arabic. Gold not good idea to trade today. It is bank holiday. I'm not touching gold. But what is gold doing? We can have a look what it's doing. Yeah, above here makes sense. But if you guys take buys above here with a closure and it fails, don't blame me. That's just because it's bank holiday. Yeah, there now we're getting rejection from 4-hour resistance. Good afternoon from Oz. Yes, it is afternoon there. Southeast Asia, nice. EU, guys, we looked at EU many times. Many times we looked at EU. Just rewind the stream or show up earlier. As you told, after 100 backtesting trains, if we found a strategy is working, you recommend for testing in a prop firm minimum challenge? I wouldn't for test in a challenge. No, I wouldn't for test that in a challenge. You have to be profitable before taking a challenge. Come on, that's common sense. What's your thought about the future of prop firms? I believe that they will have regulation. They will need to be licensed as a security. And now prop firms will not use the old business model. Only prop firms that will survive long term is what I've been saying. Why this industry don't understand, why people in this industry don't think long term, are the ones who actually fund with real money. So all those prop firms that fund with fake money are all going to go kaput. Most prop firms are now going to move offshore, like brokerages. They're going to open in the Seychelles, they're going to open in Mauritius and run their operations from there. And the big ones are basically going to fund people with real money. What's my name again? Harry. How many are we here? Only 262 likes? Yeah, 700 of us. Appreciate anyone who leaves a like if you're enjoying the stream. You know, guys, do the YouTube business, part of the game. If you guys agree this is helpful content, please like, share, and sub the stream. Yes, sir. If you guys enjoying, appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Almost at 24K. I think we can make it happen this stream. I'd really appreciate that. What's your bias on GG today? I'm more leaning to buys, but I very well understand we're stuck in this range. So until we get out of this range, there might not be options, or we might be trading from the bottom of the range, trading back up to the top. Either way, the last few days has been very, very, very good on GJ, so I don't mind waiting for good options here. What's your thought on a BRICS currency? It is definitely in the talks. I do think that eventually it will happen, but and BRICS will definitely put pressure on the US dollar domination, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of effort, and it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be something that gradually happens. Best to trade on a laptop, I'll say. It's going to take LS? What's LS? Do you wait for your setup to play out before trading? Why the hell would I let... Oh, L's gonna take L's. Yeah. Why would I let my setup play out before trading? I would take the trade, and I want to be in it when it plays out. I don't want to miss it. Slow market, little bit, yes. But we've seen this the last few days. It's been like this, and then London Open has become a little bit exciting. So still, you know, a little bit till London Open here. If nothing happens at London Open, then we just wait, you know. It's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Beginning of the month. The last 3 days in the market has been, you know, great. Gratefully, it's been good. Nice clean pushes in the last 3 days. You guys can see the stream journal of the last 3 trades and how they've been very nice clean pushes. Last 4 trades. Very clean pushes here. You know? Even in tough market conditions. We were in a range on Friday. But we still got beautiful push. So it's not been that bad. Also, US holiday. Yeah, it could have... Just lack of traders pre-session, so we might just need the London Bank to give us direct volume, you know. Quick thanks for all the free content you share. It's much appreciated. I thank you for sending that message in. I really do appreciate these messages, guys, that people send in. It's very, very... I do appreciate the effort people take to send a message. Most people don't care. They're like, yeah, I deserve it. But really, it does make me happy to see that people... are appreciating the content and like it, because why should I put out content if people don't like it, right? It's just no point for that. You know, people put out content for different reasons. Some people put out content to try sell themselves, to try make them sell a lifestyle, to be able to sell their product or course or whatever. Some people put out content because they think it's the best. Some people put out content because they want to change people's mind. And for me, I put out content because I want to share my experiences in the market. And that's always how it's been. Just sharing my experiences. People will agree, people will disagree. But if it's worked for me, it can work for you guys too. And that's why I want to share it. And that's why I started streaming as well, right? To share it. Discord? Which Discord? The free Discord or the private one? Hey man, hope you're well. Yes sir, hope you're good, man. Nice to hear from you. Can you please check EJ buys make sense on the 15? Yes sir, I can check that, man. Let's have a look what you're looking at. EJ. So 15 has not closed above just yet. Probably would need a 5. See the bias here and where we are. Yeah. You do have room to this 4-hour resistance area here. What's the 1 hour telling me? 30 looks good. That's a nice 30 candle. Yeah, probably wait for the 5 to close above in 3 minutes, or breaking this high if you want to go early. Yeah, breaking this high if you want to go early, but it does make sense, or wait for the 5 to close above. Even, yeah, breaking this high would also be an option here. It does make sense, yeah. But you'd have to hold stops. At least stops would have to go below this wick here. Then break even here and look to hold. Could take its time though. Look at GJ. I see the price of GJ. It's pushing. You know, it's not doing much. Still rejecting what? The 4-hour resistance. Relax, relax, Terry. Come on, man. I know you, man. Come on, Terry. Don't go back to these old habits, feeling FOMO of the charts. Relax, man. The private, yes sir, the private group has opened. It has opened. So you can join now. There is limited spots. But yes, that is open now. If you want to join, you can join. Awesome content. You keep it real on every topic. Yeah, that's my goal. My 4-hour close above. The 4 hour hasn't closed yet. Look out. I don't know. I'm not looking out anything, man. Euro USD. This guy sends it in caps and then writes please. All links are in description, brother. All links are in description. Yeah, that's your close above. You should be in already on Euro USD. If you took that, that's what we were saying. Close above that 900, and it exactly did close above 900, and you'd be in now. So who took that? Who took that? We'll see if people were listening or not. But that's the exact signal. Free signal I gave. Right? We talked about that. We talked about Euro USD, that close above. I'll probably go break even around this resistance from back here, just to have a zone, because I don't trust that zone. You know? 800 maybe, 0.08. Now Tokyo session? No. I like how firm you are. Shout out to you. Thank you, man. Watch most of your educational videos over the weekend. Very good stuff there. I feel you have much better understanding of your strategy. Great. I'm glad that the videos were helping you. How can I join the private? Link is in the description. I can post the link here. All information is on here about what you get and everything. So that should solve your question here. I think we have around 14 spots or something left. Yeah, 14 spots. What do you think about TGR? Not sure who he is, but I do not have anything against anyone else. I just focus on me because everyone else focuses on them, I hope. And they do not affect me. And if they want to affect me, it won't affect me because I trade for me, not for anyone else. So it can't affect me. And that's how it is. I have respect for everyone. And that's how it works. What do you think of FTMO, brother? Probably run the same business model. But yeah, you should always have a plan when you can't rely. I told this from a very long time ago. Don't rely on funded accounts. Use them as opportunity to build your own. $55 per month for private. What's your opportunities do you offer in your private plan? I do speak about this a lot. I probably need to have a way where it tells you exactly, but you get a lot, man. You get the Zoom calls after the session where you can ask for feedback. The biggest thing is applying the information you learn. You learn all this information, but you need to apply it. So that's why we have the Zoom sessions every day that run after stream until trading's relevant or questions are done. And then we have once a week, I stream New York session, daily New York session live chat. We have weekly webinars. You have exclusive content. You have access to a whole Google Drive worth of content. Fundamental videos, which takes you from part 1 all the way to part 6 of basics. So, which is the fundamentals. So, that's what you get. I wish there was an easy way so I don't have to keep repeating that. Because it's annoying for people who keep listening to that again and again and again. It's like, oh, here we go again. So my apologies to everyone who has to listen through that. But if someone asks a question, I will answer the question. What broker would you trust with £20,000? I don't trust any. That's why I told you when people are like, oh, why don't I trade 6-figure account? Because I can risk 3-4% on a 5-figure account and not have to have so much money inside a brokerage, right? So you can never trust, but you can go with the big guys. The big guys is going to be the ones who are probably the safest. At the moment, I'm looking for maybe some broker that I could be in their back end and make sure that they're 100% safe and stuff like, not 100% safe, but as safe as possible. But for now, I just stick with the big guys. That's okay. Don't be sorry. No, I'm apologizing to people who have to listen to it again and again and again. Could be annoying. But yes, I'm not apologetic for that because I really do believe the opportunity I give in this is worth people's time, you know, and I make sure of that and I work very hard to make sure it's good. The VTXP formula should be applied when trading? Yes, sir. If you know, you know. Who are the big brokers you use? I mean, the big guys. You should know them. I personally use IC. That's why I'm not affiliated with them though, so. There are no lovers without haters, so we're addicted on what they say. Yes, that's very, very true. There's no love without hate. That is 100% true. 700 people in here today. Appreciate everyone showing up. Always a pleasure to have you on stream. Hope you've been enjoying the streams and enjoying the other streams. We've had, some really interesting, really informative streams. Opinion on Dominion markets? I've never used them, so I can't say. What's your view on A-book and B-book brokers? Yeah, B-book is a big problem. A-book brokers are great. Problem is a lot of brokerages B-book you because a lot of brokerages have a big affiliate program, and that's why you have to be careful, is that they make money off clients losing money as well if they're B-booking you and pay their affiliates. So sometimes they can manipulate spread, sometimes they can manipulate volume. So that's why you have to make sure that, you know, you're sticking with someone and be careful with full affiliations. And that's why I also don't want to affiliate with, you know, random brokers who I don't know about, right? How to check whether A-book model or B-book model? Okay, this is a great question and something that people need to understand. Maybe we could clip this as well. This could be a good clip, but how to know if you're A-booked or B-booked? If you're B-booked means that you're not trading with direct liquidity from a liquidity provider. You are trading basically on the charts provided by your brokerage, right? So basically they make money when you lose, and when you win they lose money. So A-book is where you want to be because that means you're directly connected to liquidity, which is obviously what you want. And then the broker will only make money through what? Broker will only make money through commissions, and they will encourage you to do better because they want to make more money off you trading bigger sizes so that they can make more commissions, right? So a B-book broker is the complete opposite. They want you to lose positions so that they make money off your losses and etc. So the best way to check is to compare with a big brokerage firm, right? And compare, if you see price moving on the charts, do you see your broker move? Do you see spread jumps? If spread is jumping crazy around your stop loss, that's a bit fishy. If you see that price is pushing on Tradingview, but on your brokerage, price is lagging, or maybe sometimes you see price do these quick liquidity grabs and it's pumping like this, these are all signs that you might be on a B-book, and these are all manipulations of liquidity feed. So you need to make sure that your liquidity feed matches up, right? So maybe open a demo account with a broker that's a big broker and compare to the current broker you're using and make sure that it matches up, and you can see somewhat. There will be some differences, but make sure that there is some similarities and one is not trying to make you lose, right? How much can I make if I start with $100, $200? I think at the end of the day, you should be focusing on not how much can you make with $100, $200, or instead you should be focusing on how can I utilize my $100, $200 to be in the best position. In reality, most people will lose their first $100, $200. So if you know that, you could say to yourself, let me not focus on the money because $100, $200 is not going to get me anywhere unless I have a skill. So let me just put the $100 in, no problem, but only risk $1 a trade. That way I'm not wasting money, and maybe I can allocate my other $100 to take my family out for dinner, to save, to go flip shoes, right? Buy shoes, flip it, make more money. Use that to create more income in order to be able to scale your 100. Or you can use that to invest in your time, or you can use that to invest in something in order to grow the skill so that you can become a better trader. That is the approach you have to be taking, right? Not how much can you make with $100, $200. You have to use that to your advantage. Then once you learn the skill, you can say, okay, now I'm ready to put $200, $500, $1,000 in the market and scale that because I've spent time learning the skill. Whereas most people immediately go put that $200 and it's gone, and now you're negative $200. That's what people don't understand, and that's what people won't tell you. So W is in the chat for that. That's no one's spitting facts like that. Show some love for that. Let's get this to 400 likes for that. Here, look, this is an exact example, right? You're right. From my 100 euro left, 31 euro is only left, but growing and learning. Exactly. If he took that 100 euro and only risked $1, he would have been safe. And if he spent time just trying to learn the skill, it would have got better and better and better, right? It would have got better and better and better. And then maybe he could have invested that other $50 to flip shoes, flip something, make money. Or he could have invested that into further education if that's what he wanted and that's what he felt. You shouldn't be forced to invest in that, but if he wanted to get better, that's what he could have told us. So could you help by telling us what broker you think is safe? I'm not affiliated with any broker, so I just use the big guys. I told you, no broker is 100% safe, but stick to the ones who are big in the market, the big guys. You guys should know the big guys, and it's all dependent on your region. Like for me, I can use IC market, but people in US can't, you know. So you have to stick with the big guys. Can one join the exclusive group to learn as they try to accumulate to invest? That's dependent on you and how you're gonna take your approach. If you're there just sitting waiting for a signal, never gonna get better. But if you actually take the effort to try get better in the group, then yes, of course you can. It will be somewhere where you can learn and also increase your capital, because that's the point, right? The point is to get better at the skill. But I don't know what stage you are at your trading, and this is where you'll have to utilize. That's the power of the group, is that no matter what stage you are, you can catch up. So the guaranteed, nothing is 100% guaranteed in life, but the guarantee is wherever you are now, a month down the line, if you join for a month, there's a guarantee that you're going to be better if you put in the work and follow the steps that I've put there for you. If you just sit there quietly waiting to be spoon-fed, you're not going to get better. Not only in trading, you're not even going to get better in life. Life will never let you get better waiting to get spoon-fed. It's the biggest mistake that school teaches us, is spoon-feeding. We get spoon-fed by teachers, we get spoon-fed by books, and we have to sit and take an exam. In life, there's no such thing as spoon-feeding. It's you versus you, and you versus the world. Guys, if I haven't used a broker's, right? If I haven't used a broker, I cannot recommend it. So I haven't gone and tried. My job is not to try 1,000 different brokers. I'm sorry. I have not tried 1,000 different brokers, you know? People asking for buyers on Telegram instead of tuning in. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. How did you get this info, Harry? Where did you start to learn it? The same way you guys learned it. I started watching YouTube videos. That's how I started. And after watching YouTube videos, I took different ideas and then I said which one makes most sense. I went through it all. This video, I have a video. I tried 5 strategies. 5 strategies I tried. Where's that video? Here. Damn, this one. After trying 5 Forex strategies, this is what worked for me. So I'd find the Forex strategy, Fibonacci, moving average, and I'd watch YouTube videos, binge watch YouTube videos on this. Try it. I'm like, this guy's bullshit. It doesn't work. I change strategy. I try ICT, smart money concepts. Not ICT, but just smart money concepts. Liquidity, try. Nah, this guy's also. Then I try some Fibonacci retest and I'm like, no, this guy's selling me a course, man. He's not telling me the information. And then I said, okay, let me go back to my roots. My roots is when I was trading in crypto, right? And I remember there's a guy who I used to watch analysis from. His name is Eric Crown. And I'm like, okay, let me watch his videos and see what he was doing. He had a lot of indicators. I didn't like indicators, but he was using indicators for analysis. But the one word he kept mentioning was price action. And I said, you know what? Let me go listen to interviews of successful traders. And all the successful traders, the number one thing they said is to be in and out the market as quick as possible. Right? There was like famous videos of them being in the market and then they leave. And then they also said to just find your edge. And I said, why am I trying to learn about Fibonacci, liquidity, this and that, when as a retail trader, the only thing I have access to is candles, right? Markets will only have candles, support and resistance, and some form of structure. And if markets have candles, support and resistance, and some form of structure, why the hell would you not base your strategy off that? Every single strategy should be based off that. So I spend time learning that. And once you learn that, I built a strategy on that. And I said, hey, this is working. Why should I start to change? Learn from multiple different individuals who helped me along the way. And then you come to this point where you develop your own style in order to find out how you trade. Oh man, my chat just ran out of charge. Okay, so we have no YouTube chat now. That sucks. Now I have to look up and have a sore neck, but that's good. Breathe. You know what it's like, man. I love to have a little bit of a rant. Can you check my analysis on GJ? Where is it? In the general chat? That's my response. You like my response? Someone clip that image of thumbs up. Make it a GIF for, make it, we have this. You guys don't know? Look, we have this. Add it to the Tradesharpe GIFs. We have some GIFs. So someone clip the thumbs up. And then we can say when you can put the caption when Tradesharpe says you did a good job. Something like that. Do you have a video on risk management? Yeah, I believe I do. It's a very old video. It didn't do well. No one gave a crap about risk management. Let's see. I think I removed it from my channel. Blame Crest. He told me to remove it, so I removed it from my channel. Oh, we're a bit lagged here. What happened? Okay, we're back. If I was started out and I had learning, joining a community headed by someone disciplined and knowledgeable like you are getting here, I would have cut my learning curve significantly. Can't speak now. I've exhausted myself. Show some love. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, all the support is appreciated. Just simply, if you're in a stage where just leaving a like and subscribing, joining, being part of the team is all I ask, because that's what's gonna help get this information out to struggling traders. We all struggle, and I just share my experiences. That's the difference. People share their opinion, not experience. This is the biggest problem with the world and social media, is that everyone wants to share their opinion, right? Everyone wants to share. This is just my opinion. Everyone, this is my opinion. My opinion. My opinion. I do this differently. Stop. Just share your experience, man. Just share your experience. This is what I did. This is what worked for me. You agree with it, you agree, you don't agree, it's fine with me, man. Because at the end of the day, as I always say, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. And that's it. People will see so much progression in their career if they just share experiences. 9 minutes to London Open. Yeah, 9 minutes of torture watching paint dry here. Literally like watching paint dry. I'm gonna bring out the crabs. Because it's a little bit crabby at the time. Bring out the crabs a bit. Bring out the crabs. Bring out the lobster. Sorry if I keep looking up, but as I said, my chat is now up here. Do you recommend trading CHF in terms of volume? Do your research, man. I haven't personally traded the Swiss franc, but if you notice it moves, no reason why you can't trade it, man. Lobster after win? Yeah, that's exactly it. Bring out the lobster after win. I actually went and had sushi the other day, and should have ordered some lobster just for that. Just so I can say, bring out the lobster. I'm probably gonna go get some lobster at some point, just so I can say, bring out the lobster. Are you going long? I'm not going long till I see my entry condition. Please explain why the gold buy didn't work. Because you didn't listen to me. Simple as that. I told you guys there's no volume during bank holiday. But you guys don't listen. Right? Rewind the stream. I literally said, if this pops, breaks the high and fakes out, don't blame me for not listening to me. Guys, come on. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. You guys get so much FOMO. This is why I told you. You guys tell me, oh, you don't trade gold. You don't trade gold. I don't want to trade gold when it's doing stuff like this. I trade what makes sense. First live account size I started was $25,000. Big account. Then I reduced it because I didn't need that much. People tuned in late, bro. Well, that's not my fault, is it? Come on. It's not my fault they tuned in late. What do you want me to do? Every 5 minutes repeat what I've said for the last hour? Okay, guys, we're just gonna talk about what I talked about an hour ago. So everyone who's new, who's joining, can listen. So whoever's already here, you have to listen for the next 25 minutes of me explaining what I talked about an hour ago. That does not make sense, does it? It's not fair. So show up early, and yes. What lot size do you use? I'll tell you the answer, but my question to you, because if you're going to drop this question, I'm going to ask this question to you, right? How does that help your trading? If you can explain to me how that helps your trading, then that will intrigue me. Because that helps my trading, but doesn't help your trading. Your first question should be, what style do you use? Or can I see a history of your trades? or, you know, which you can in the stream journal. That's more valuable, right? Lot size, 4-figure risk. That's your answer. Not a 5-figure risk trader yet. Maybe soon, but that's fucking scary, man. 10k per trade, damn, that's scary. Imagine YouTube had a rewind function. Yeah, I know, right? Pineapple or pizza, yes or no? That's a great question. And the answer is gonna be no. Sorry, I just can't do it, man. Can't do it. How do you appropriately calculate lot size? You can use like a lot size calculator. All the Italians are grateful right now. Yeah, man, I worked in an Italian restaurant. You think I'm gonna put pineapple on pizza? Damn, that's like a disrespect to that. Terrible. What's worse? What's worse? Let me know in chat. What's worse? Ketchup on pizza or pineapple on pizza? What's worse? Ketchup on pizza or pineapple on? Not taste wise, but in terms of insult wise and taste wise. I think I think ketchup on pizza is worse, man. Ketchup on pizza is just disrespect. Why would you have a very nice tomato sauce base and then have to put ketchup on top? I think that's maximum disrespect. Barbecue chicken pizza is fire. Okay, that I do agree. That does taste really good, man. It does taste good. So no ketchup and mayo on pizza? Mayo you can argue. Ketchup, no. If you're eating a high quality, if you're eating some shitty pizza, yeah, okay, fine. That's fine. Do what you want with a shitty pizza. But high quality pizza? No. No. High quality pizza? No way. Can I look at Euro USD? Let's have a look what it's doing. Oh yeah, it's being boring. Might want to manage this. Anything closing back in the range, you can manage it, or you just have to let it slowly make its way towards the upside. Antonio, he left the Zoom, bro. He's like, I've had enough. Peanut butter plus on hot dog bread? Oh, just on the bread? Yeah, that sounds good. The best. Cashew butter, banana, oh my god, and like a soft bread, maybe like a bagel or something. Cashew butter, banana, and a bagel. Oh my god. With jam on top of that. Just to add. That would be so good. Alright, London Open here, guys. We have a nice 1 hour close. I am tempted to take this at the break of the high, but the only issue I have is that we're buying straight into 1 hour resistance, which goes against my rules. And I don't even have 1 pip. By the time I get triggered with spread, I'm at resistance. So it makes no sense for me to buy. Even if this pushes through the resistance, I can't rely on volume because we're at resistance. It just goes against my plan. Right? It just goes against my plan, but the trade does make sense closing above this to push up bullish. It's just when we reach the resistance, it becomes 50-50. 50% chance that volume pushes through it, 50% chance that volume will reject it here. So at the end of the day, this is not really a position I want to take on Monday, buying into resistance. It just doesn't make sense. I rather just be patient here, wait for us to get out the range, and then I can take trades, no problem. You know, but now just trying to take this, yeah, it is doing it nicely, but this is not something I can predict. Not something I can predict. So we'll see. This is good. We want it to push up because if it gets out the range, small pullback, we will take trades later on. Might not come on stream, but you guys know the plan. I do the analysis correctly most of the time, but how do I prove my entries? Because I've been break even for most of the year. This is gonna go down to understanding why are you break even. Is it because you're moving to break even? Is it because it's hitting stop loss? Is it because your wins are smaller than your, you know, are you losing more than you win? You know, you have to find out why. But you're one stage away from being profitable, so I would not worry about it. You just have to put in a little bit more work now. Do you trade closures if they don't leave a top or bottom wick? Yeah, that we just yesterday we made a video on that. Look at this, volume came in at the end of the day. The volume did come in. We just talked about this yesterday, and no, if it has no top wick and you're looking for buys, then it will force you not to take the trade. So I'd recommend you go to the Google Drive and go to exclusive content and watch that last candle wicks, right? I need to rename this to candle with no wicks. Yeah, I'll rename this to candle with no wicks. Damn. So that did reach target. That's unfortunate to see. I did not expect this, guys. I did not expect this just to push through 1 hour resistance. 1 5-minute candle. Not sure where this volume is coming from, actually. Is there any news that just came out? Yeah, if you request. Yeah, if it's not in the plan, we did not miss anything. That is definitely sure. But definitely was a setup, but not if we're at resistance. Long term? Yeah, no news. Just a nice push on GJ. Fair enough. But we're out the range, so congrats for being out the range. And now we just need to wait for pullbacks to continue. Pretty simple. I'm not going to buy 1 hour resistance. This is an amazing example of bad profits. Because long term, guys, this is a position that will lose most of the time because you're buying at resistance. You're buying at 1 hour resistance. You're buying at 30-minute resistance. You're buying at 15-minute resistance. But today it pushed through it. And you're buying the highs. So since today it pushed through it, you're like, oh, I took an amazing trade. Well, it's not an amazing trade. It's a trade that's not inside your plan. It just worked out today. But now for me, I'm excited because we're outside the range, so. Do you think people should dispute it with their bank? Unless your bank is in its current jurisdiction, I don't think that will do much. But yes, if you paid by card, you could. Yes, you could dispute it with your bank. Immediate rejection here. Can you talk about possible plays? We need to see a close above 550. Basically above this 15-minute resistance right here. And then with this volume, a thunderstorm would be great. Or to see it, what I would really like to see, what I'd like to see now is price reject here and then close above. And that's the exact same trade we took on the sim session yesterday, guys. Exact same trade. Yeah, so you just request to the Google Drive. Everyone who's joining, just request to the Google Drive and I'll accept all after stream, don't worry. All will be accepted after stream. Make sure when you request to leave your Discord name in the comment box. So I can attach it to your Discord account. Otherwise, I can't accept it if some random person. My TP would be... Oops. Come on now, click this. Yeah, around up here, man. That's a, yeah, break even probably around somewhere around here. Max TP up here. Yeah, it would be like that. 8 minutes till this candle close. I'll just wait for this candle close before making a decision. But I'll be back. Just give me a sec. Just gonna go toilet. If this thing just keeps pushing, there's nothing I can do till I see a pullback. It's not in my plan. If it's not in my plan, I'm not missing the move. I'll just come back, look at it later, and see how I could have got in. Rice and ketchup? No, sorry. Ah, that's painful. A little bit painful, but setup 3 is still an option. Pull back on a 5? No, it didn't, man. Now you're making excuses. Where's the pullback? I don't see one red candle. No pullback, bro. Don't get FOMO. I see you guys with FOMO. You missed the move? You missed the move. I didn't miss anything because it's not in my plan. How have I missed the move if it doesn't follow my plan? I catch moves all the time because they follow my plan. I have not missed anything if it's not in my move. These moves happen all the time, guys. All the time these moves happen. Look, it happened back here. It happened 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 here. You want me to keep showing you? Let's keep going. It happened here. It happened here. Happened here. What about this? You missed this move. You missed this move. You missed this move. You can't trade like that, man. That's a poor mindset. Poor mindset. I have not missed anything if it hasn't been in my plan. How long more do you have to stay up for, Golden? 1 hour 50 minutes? Damn. Get ready to go to the gym. I hope he bought the highs here. I hope he bought the highs. Then look what happened now. FOMO'd into it. Is stream delayed? Yeah, of course. That's due to YouTube. I have no control over that. But that's why in the Zoom chat, there's no delay for the Zoom, guys. That's why I run the Zoom during stream. Otherwise, I wouldn't run the Zoom during stream. Just run it after stream. How to join the Zoom? You have to be part of the exclusive group. Let's go to the gym? Yes. Can I play crypto? It's tough, man. I have to. I mean, if it's the only way you can pay and you really want to be part of it, yes, I could make an exception, but it's not really something I accept. But yes, you can DM me and I can help you. Can I tell you how I drew it? You just go back and watch my support and resistance video. That will help you. I'm not trading gold this London session. It's bank holiday. Not a good idea for me. I would leave gold, and that's my advice. How's life in Dubai? That's where I live? Yes. It's great, man. I love the city. It's home for me. If this candle closes below, I'm calling it a stream because we need something to close above. Because then this will just be like a big fake out because it closed below the resistance here. Right? It would have closed below this resistance right here. Complicated family history, but England, that's where I'm originally from. Boom. All the FOMO buyers, how are you feeling now, huh? You missed a move. Definitely worth a visit for sure. FOMO buyers screaming? Yes. This is why you have to be disciplined in trading. You haven't missed a move if it hasn't followed your plan, you know? Come on. That's a good saying, Crest. I like that. The only thing we missed was the opportunity to lose money. And that's exactly what you put yourself in when you don't follow your plan. Alright guys, price did not close above. It's going to take another 15 minutes before I take another trade. And I need price to close above this zone before taking a trade. So that's what I'm going to wait for, a close above this zone. If this just starts pushing again and starts breaking the high, then I'll maybe look for something above here on the 5-minute. But for now, I don't see anything. We're back inside the range. Inside of this range, we close back inside the range. So until something closes outside of the range, there's no trades, right? So it is very, very, very important to wait for something to close outside the range to be able to take trades, and that's going to happen in 15 minutes. So there's some time, and that's that. You know, I'm going to probably call it here. You guys know the plan. The plan is anything outside of this range is buy opportunities. So don't be spoon-fed here, and we just have to wait. This is the market. Whoever FOMO'd and started buying the highs here, this is why you get punished. Remember, you have to follow your plan. That's what's profitable long term. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do here, and I'm just gonna wait for my positions and take them if they come. But there's no point. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours here, and nothing closed above, so you have to wait at least minimum another 15 minutes. So gonna call it a stream, and yeah, beautiful stream. Thank you everyone for showing up, and hopefully the trades come in a bit and we can take some buys later. And with that being said, thank you again everyone. Guys, you should know the stop loss. You can't, this is all spoon fed, all spoon fed. Wherever this candle closes, your stops will go below the candle, right? So this is where, you know, you guys need to understand. Stop being spoon fed, actually come here to learn, right? And at the end of the day, we're not here to be wasting time. We want to be efficient. We're not going to catch a move every single day. We've had amazing last 4 days, back-to-back trades. So now we'll see if this candle can close above and we'll take it from there. So that being said, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Be sure to show up to the next stream. Leave a subscribe so you can show up to the next stream. Take care, everyone, and hopefully catch you very, very soon. Peace.